Hi everyone, welcome back to Insider Gyan. In today's video, I'm going to be clearing all the myths about IIT salaries and I'm going to tell you how much IITians really earn. Interested? Keep on watching. But first things first, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do consider subscribing. So how much do IITians really earn? I think it's a really important question that needs addressing because from news articles, from news reports, from media and from our friends and family, we keep hearing these absurd numbers: 60 lakhs per annum, 70 lakhs per annum, even 1 crore per annum. Are they really true? Well, those numbers are not entirely false, but it is definitely not the full truth. I'll explain it to you why in 3 reasons. So number 1, these 1 crore packages are always jobs based out of India, where the cost of living is also very high. Say for instance, if in India you pay 20,000 on your monthly rent, in the Western countries you probably pay 2 lakhs per month on your monthly rent. So obviously your salary needs to be higher to help you sustain. Secondly, these package numbers are always CTC and not your salary. What does CTC mean? It is cost to company. So it includes a lot of fringe benefits and not necessarily the salary that you actually get in your hands. What I mean by that is your package could include things like insurance premium. How much does the company pay for your insurance premium? How much does it pay you in housing benefits? And sometimes it could also include your joining bonus. For instance, if you have a package of 20 lakhs per annum with a 5 lakh joining bonus, your salary is actually just 15 lakhs. Because on a recurring basis, you are not going to get that 5 lakhs. You are just going to get that one-time joining bonus, and that also happens to come with a clause that you have to end up working in the company for at least 1 or 2 years, or else before quitting you have to return that money back to the company. And number 3, these 1 crore packages are definitely not a norm at IITs. In the entire batch of say 1,000 or 2,000 students, probably just 1 or 2 students end up with that kind of a package. So you cannot aim for IITs thinking that you are going to land that package, because 99% chance it's not going to happen. So now that we have cleared that air, let's talk a little bit about numbers for India-based jobs, shall we? A very good salary after IIT is probably going to be at the max 20 to 25 lakhs per annum. But focus on the word very good, which means that only 5 to 10% of the entire batch would land with that package. However, the average salary at the top IITs should be somewhere around 9 to 11 lakhs per annum. Now, important to note, top IITs, there are a lot of new IITs these days where the average could be much lesser than 9 to 11. It could range somewhere around 5 to 6 lakhs per annum. Now, you might be wondering, if that's the truth, then why are IITs still so sought after? Well, let me tell you that despite of the first pay package that you get right out of IITs, the branding definitely has a lot of benefits that are going to stick to you for your life. Reason number 1, your chances of getting a better job, even if you're not a topper in the IITs, it's much better than the other engineering colleges. So the highest package in a lot of other engineering colleges could go up to 9 to 10 lakhs per annum, but again, it goes only to the toppers. While if you're in an IIT, then your chances of landing up that job with a lesser GPA is much more higher. Also do note that all these headline grabbing salaries almost always come just to the IITs and not to the other undergrad colleges. Secondly, even if you don't land up in your dream job right after IIT, the branding is so strong that it will definitely help you in shifting to a new job or getting a good job off campus. Now, don't get me wrong. If there is you from IIT and if there's another person from another engineering college, you sit for an interview, and if the other person does better than you, you are not going to get the job. He is. But if you have done equally well, then you probably have an edge over the other person because of your IIT branding. Thirdly, IITs are a really recognized brand globally, especially in the research universe. So, if you want to land up that amazing foreign internship, or if you want to go for further studies after your undergrad, then your IIT degree is very well known in the top universities of the world. A good example of it is that I've seen a lot of students from IIT just emailing a lot of professors for foreign internships, and they do end up with those jobs only because the person on the receiving end knows about the IITs and it's a brand that they trust. And most importantly, the alumni connect of IITs is really strong and influential. A lot of very successful people are from the IITs, be it in the startup world, be it in the corporate world. They keep coming back to the IITs for recruiting students from there and do whatever it is in their power to support the IIT network. These things go a long way in making IITs a great launchpad for your career. So that's going to be the end of this video. I do want to clarify that the sole aim of this one was to give you a reality check that all these numbers that you keep hearing from media don't necessarily show you the right picture. At the same time, people are not totally irrational in going after IITs blindly, because there are definitely some perks that comes with the branding. So hope you guys liked this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm going to see you next week with another video. Signing off. Bye.